Hey everybody, DayTraderRockStar here, and an updated video to give you a kind of a look at what's going on here at Day Trading Radio as we come into the end of the month of May. We're entering Memorial Day, and we have a nice little sale for you. And I want to show you everything you get with that and do a little update on the markets with you too. So it's going to be a fast video, just a little update. This is today's market. It is actually Wednesday, the week before Memorial Day. It's the 25th. We just the market closed up today, just reopened here in the evening. Now, here at Day Trading Radio, we trade the markets live. We have a great community of traders. As you see, this is the home page, and I'll give you a fast little tour of what you get with with Day Trading Radio. You could always come here and watch it on the front page here at DayTradingRadio.com. You'll see us broadcasting every single day. Been doing this show since 2007. Been trading live since, well, actually been trading for myself since 95, and then started educating around 2007. We traded, all kinds of things here at Day Trading Radio, everything from futures, stocks, options. At this point in the market, at this point in the economy, and how things are really moving around aggressively, the markets have been pulling back. A lot of people are very worried. We've really gone into a short-term trading mode where we're pretty much scalping. I like to call it scalping the market for daily profits or daily income, and that's just a little bit different than taking taking trades, especially the option trades, which we usually take. But the odds in this case, things are very, very volatile. We're not sure how close we are at the bottom. The analysis that I've done tells me that we should have a little bit further move down. I'll go over that in a few minutes. If you head to Day Trading Radio, you can see this is the main screen. We're going to actually take a fast look here at what you see. So I'm going to bring up my S&P chart here. And today we had actually quite a nice day trading. The patterns were pretty nice, and again, I'm a stochastic trader. I use the stochastic indicators. I specialize in divergence trading, but I've also identified and developed a methodology to trade other setups, and these are called the high probability setups. High probability setups are basically about 5 to 7 trade patterns, setups, to call it what you will, that give us a better chance of seeing a directional move in the market where we can profit from it by taking a trade. I really break those down to, especially beginners, to just take 3 trades in the day. Three trades. A divergence trade, a rotation trade, and a 2020 bull bear flag trade. Those are the 3 trades that we try to take in this environment right now where we're not really dealing with longer term and getting in front of a falling knife. The market's very volatile. We don't know if we have another 5-10% move down further, so we're not going to try to catch any things. There is time to pick up some stuff, and we are slowly picking up some stuff on opportunities. Like today in the video with earnings came out, it dropped. Might be a good level to pick it up tonight, but it doesn't mean you have to go out and and put the college education on it. Small shares, quality names, you're going to be okay. So we're closer to the bottom than the top for sure. And again, this is just an example of a beautiful divergence today that defined yesterday's low. Now we have the 25th today. There was another actually nice divergence. If we actually take a look at an intraday chart, this is just a cash chart, and I wanted to show you the cash chart fast. I'd like to do this update on. This is the overall markets. And I put out a video just the other day. You can find all the videos at Day Trading Radio. And this has been giving us, for the first time in a long time, a pretty decent buy signal. Now, there's still a lot of negativity out there on the recession, the inflation, everything that's got the war. So it's very, very difficult to say that a signal like this is going to be something that holds up. We are getting that signal. It's a beautiful divergence between this candle low and the stochastic rotation, the higher low. And, let me stop right there saying that if you become, if you start trading with Day Trading Radio, I like to, start you off with a foundation of the techniques here. So there is some courses that I recommend you guys get in, and I send those out to you. Those are available for free for anybody here at Day Trading Radio to kind of get you up to speed. And understand some of the terminology, some of the basic charting setups, and actually the playbook plays. So there's something, there is a little learning curve, but I like to build traders coming into here, make sure they got a good foundation of why they should be taking trades. And in this case, the big picture, is always good. Everyone wants to know the big picture. How far is my IRA going to go down? When should I start looking at certain things? Well, right now, just to kind of give you an update on the market, we have a big divergence here. This is a pretty decent divergence off of this candle, where we have a higher low on the 9.3, a lower low on the price. And not to go into the divergence formulas and stuff, this is not the place for that, but that is giving us that upside. So we're looking at going into tomorrow maybe for a little positive upside. There's this nice downward channel. The downward channel worked out actually a couple really nice setups over the last couple days. There was a little news today with the Fed minutes coming out, and it caused a huge 5-minute divergence here, and that was the really breakout point at this point. We got back up here to the top part of that channel line, got overbought on multiple time frames, and then kind of rotated back down to the trend line. Now, how do you profit off of this? Well, that's the key here. If you're here looking to make money in markets, I pay attention to this technique. This technique is the best technique out there. This is what I trade. I actually, kind of walk you through the markets each day as the markets, and we do take these trades. So if don't forget, we are broadcasting live from basically 8:30 in the morning all the way to 4 in the evening. Right now it's about 7:35, and I'm still here. And we do this a lot, because trading's our life. So to get small profits, trading for income, it's a very good risk reward trade that we look for, meaning that our stops are defined before we even get into the, when we do see the setup, our stop goes in, our targets are defined, and it's really a business. When I say business, it's a business plan. And I think that's really important. If you're a trader out there, you have to have a set of rules that guide you on why you're taking your trade, when you want to get out. Just like anything, any successful business needs a business plan. Here's the basic chart you're seeing each day when you come to this site. It's a chart of the S&P 500. A lot of people trade other, I call them trading vehicles. It could be the NASDAQ, the YM, Russell. All the techniques work across all trading vehicles. Really good. Same rules, same business plan applied to all the things. So I use the S&P 500 as my benchmark index because it has 500 stocks in it, and it gives us a good cross section of what we're trading, and gives us a good cross section of the overall markets. And as the market here is trading, we have this on the 1-minute time frame. We are looking for our setups, and our setups are identified live. And when we take those, when we identify those, we take them, place our stop, take profits, and move on. Very simple. Very, the execution is good. The weak link, or the weak part of the whole process, is the individual trader. I always tell you that, because even myself, who's trading live in front of hundreds of traders out there, could get cold feet. You could be in a situation where the market's doing something really aggressive, and you just want to stay out, and you don't take the setups that are there. The important part is, if you miss a setup and you look back and you see it would have worked out, the object is to gain confidence in the style. You'll find that overall the method, the criteria, the technique is sound. It works great, and you have to trust in it. Fear, lack of discipline is that's your weakness. That's going to cause you to fail in trading. So remember, I want to show you how to find the successful trades. It's your job to push the button and take the profits when you get them. All right. I cannot control the greed. I cannot control the fear of getting out of something too fast, or taking something off too early. All right. The technique to get you in and getting out, I could give that to you. You must apply it. But with us all trading together in our beautiful chat room, it's usually we're all doing it together, and it's much easier. Now here's my trading screen for the day when I'm taking my trades, and I did miss a couple today. Just to kind of go back, there was that big 5-minute divergence at 2 o'clock when we had the Fed minutes get released, and that's usually a good time to look for these divergence moves, where you have a low and a lower low and a higher low versus the recent low here. So you had this nice low back here, and this was really a textbook one. It really defined the move at the end of the day here. You could so you had that low and a lower low, and that low corresponds with this low back here. All right. Now this low is a little bit higher, so we got a higher low but a lower low on the price, and that was that, and that's what we have to look for. We had one right back here. This was a textbook divergence here. Textbook. We had the low, little pop, comes back down, takes out the previous low, but a higher low on that, and then actually on the 14.3 was a great one also, and on the 60.10 it actually was a 5-minute setup. And again, this could be over your head. Just remember, we're trading short term here, and again, what's great about this type of trading, you could do this with a small account. I do mine using MES contracts with the future contracts, which just basically call they basically call us $50 with a discount broker if you use NinjaTrader or any other discounted broker. And I'm doing it live, and I'm trading with minimum shares here, usually 1 or 2 contracts, and but you could definitely scale up depending on your account size and everything. I'm just showing you the levels and making it work for you, and identifying the levels as they happen. So it's important. So as you can see, some of these setups that I like, the divergence there, excellent. There was actually a nice trade over here also. This was just a consolidation trade early in the morning. Lots of times we take these trades in the morning, chopped around before it got a nice pop. It continued to move higher, but I didn't take it off on the run up there, and like that. The overnight trade, you apply the same techniques. If the setups are there and you happen to be in front of it, I don't trade overnight too much, but I am going to take the approach to maybe do one night of overnight trading for European traders. I've been approached by a few European traders out there that would want to take advantage of some early morning trades, and there are some good ones. Here was a nice divergence here at 415 with a nice move, and you could make a lot of money. Remember, I have the basic 2-to-1 contracts on it, but the setups are exact. The methodology is perfect, and we have the tools to use. Now, when we talk about, I want to go back and refer back to the Day Trading Radio sale here. And what's great about the sale here, it includes everything here at Day Trading Radio. Everything for life. I mean, you don't have to take any recurring payments or anything. The bot, you get the bot script, which is, have you seen how much bots are these days? You get that actually, that's the only time you actually get that script, and you can actually run it on your own machine. Now, I like to use it as an indicator. I always say that, bots, automated programs, could be flawed by market conditions and stuff, and there's always a risk to that. So just remember that. But you do get that and you do get the Rock Bot channel. Today, the Rock Bot channel is active right now. I'll show you what's shown on the Rock Bot channel here. If I push this over here, just bear with me a second. Oh, come on. I don't think I could get it over there. Hold on. I apologize on that. Thought I could get it over there. All right. As you can see, here's the Rock Bot. The big chart is always the 5-minute MES. The smaller one, we do trade I do have the Rock Bot running on the Bitcoin chart because it works so well. Now, I don't trade the Bitcoin or the cryptos, but a lot of people do on the site. So I keep this thing running because it is absolutely almost flawless when it comes to giving you great signals on the Rock Bot, on the Bitcoin. So you could use it to kind of gauge your entries and exits. I have it as a standardized $300 to $400 profit for each trade on a scalp. So as you can see, these things are it just nails the bottom, takes profits on the way, it nails the bottom, and these are buy-side divergences. The divergences work great. Here we have the MES, and you can say the last three, and even though it takes it off quickly here, that's because the criteria is basically set to take profits fast and followed up with a very tight stop. And in this environment, one candle could lead to 10 points at most. the range of these candles is usually enough to take it out. So it's really just basically identifying the divergence, which was a great divergence, and it's your job really to continue to follow it up with a trailing stop and have multiple contracts on it. We can adjust it. You can adjust the bot to do that, but I just use it as an order indication alert. So when I get this, I know that's the divergence, and I can take the trade, and I can manage it myself. And that's exactly what I want to do. When the divergence, we talked about the divergence here, and you might say, I didn't see it. Well, if the bot sees it, it's going to alert you to that, and take that trade, and it'll confirm anything that you might see or not see. And this continues to run 24/7 overnight. So that's the MES, which we kind of focus on. But I am going to put the NQ on here for overnight trading too, and have that on the bot. So that is the trade-ometer. That is the Rock Bot that is working. I'm going to talk about the trade-ometer next. This is the Rock Bot. Now, you can get this. They can get this by itself. You don't have to get the lifetime membership. Let's take a look at this. So I want to show you the other tool we have is the trade-ometer. The trade-ometer also is an order indication indicator, order entry indicator. And this works off of a technique we use that's called a multiple stochastic rotation setup, where we have multiple time frames setting up. Now this is after hours here, but you can still see the accuracy of this. This is a scalping tool. So this is for people who want to scalp the market for 3 to 5 points. It tracks the ES, NASDAQ, YM, Russell, crude, and gold. All right, and there's a lot to go in on this. I have a lot of videos on it, but basically it's going to identify this. If I take a look at, let's see, I think I could actually take a look at the back test. You could actually have all the back testing on there and look back at this, if I could find that. Maybe I can. Let me bring that up for you. Just go up on the top here. It says View Historical Charts. Click on that. And your historical charts for all the days will, fill up here, and you just pick the day you want. And what you want to see, the NQ, the YM, gold, the ES. Now, ES and MES are basically the same. NQ, same thing as the micros, minis. We don't want to touch the sensitivity on this right now. We just want to concentrate on the time frame. So if we zoom out here, you'll see underneath this just the navigation bars. And what we want to do is just kind of grab this, and you could zoom in a little bit. And that's important to zoom in, because when you look out like that, you're not really getting any good. And the overnight trade too. So we want to really just understand that the overnight is going to be a little bit more illiquid. You want to take these trades during the market hours. So if we look back here during market hours, you can see how this works so well. There, 240. That's a buy indication. That's a sell indication. That is for yesterday. The updated charts will update tonight. And if we just kind of just scroll back here little by little, you'll see. Remember, these are short-term scalps, so do sometimes push through little levels. But basically, if we zoom out, you're getting a bird's eye view, and you have to understand that these are multiple time frames. This is where the 1 minute, 5 minute cash and futures all align perfectly. And I kind of go over that during the intraday charts too. We just really kind of show you that, and when that happens, sometimes you can get a little push through. And again, the overnight session, it does work during the overnight session to kind of give you those setups, but it's better to have more volume on that. But really, that's just the back, if you want to take a look at some of the back fills and stuff on that. I prefer to just look at the real deal and concentrate on that. You can see right after hours here, the market opened back up here, or at least kind of got a little pop. We just got a sell signal up here. We just got a sell signal here, and the market's been pulling off of these sell signals. So, really, I think this is one of the best indicators out there, exclusive to day trading radio. Runs out, takes no resources off your. You don't need anything to run it. We run it. You just have to tune in. It'll pop up on your screen, and it'll call out the trades for you. It'll call out, it's audio driven, and you can even add some special things to setting alerts and stuff on this. If you want to find out more about that, just head to the site and click on the link that explains more about the Rock Bot and the trade-ometer. But that comes automatic, and if, like I said, you can get these things without getting the lifetime, but I think the lifetime is such a great deal that it's worth looking at this. Alright, well, if you come to Day Trading Radio, I'd recommend watching these 3 videos here. These 3 videos under the main chart. Really just good videos talking about some of the trading tools we have here, what kind of setups I look for, the ultimate scalping techniques. Just really good stuff. You know, just to kind of give you a feel for how I trade. Day Trading Radio, again, comes with a membership of Day Trading Radio, comes with the custom dashboard. And what do I mean by the custom dashboard? Well, let's take a look at that. You just click on, well, oh, let's go back, Johnny. Don't do that yet. Let me go back. We go back up here.
Trade-ometer NQ oversold.
Click in as a member. If you're a member, daily member or lifetime member. Actually, I'm going to log in as Dawit here. And there's our dashboard. And our dashboard, here you have the trade alert box. Any trades that we take, any trades I take are here. The chat room right up here, if you open that up, you'll see the chat room will automatically open up. Right now there's 93 traders in there, and they're active because I was doing a little show earlier today. Charlie's going to be on tonight at 9 o'clock, so you want to watch that. That's going to be Cocktails and Candlesticks tonight, 9 o'clock with Charlie. So that'll pop up here. You have your audio news, your music, your tick strike market pressure gauge is you know, great product here that we get use of from Tick Strike. And then you have down here the Rock Bot and Trade-ometer. Like I said, you know, you click on the Trade-ometer, it'll pop right up. You can just click on launch and it'll launch for you. I already have it open. I don't want to open it again. The Rock Bot, the same thing. The Rock Bot channel, click on that, launch the Rock Bot viewer. It'll pop up there and you'll actually see the Rock Bot channel, and you can put that anywhere on your screen. You'll see the trades being taken, and it'll actually list over here, so it's automatic. You'll see those. So those 2 great tools, you know, at your disposal. And Paul's chart is down here, and there's up here on a bunch of tabs and links that lead to our playbook, our School of Stock, which is, and that's the other important thing here. As a lifetimer, you get the School of Stock, which is, well, let me get this off here. There we go. It has 2 of the best courses on here. Typically, these courses sell for $349 and $449. About $700 worth of courses here. The high probability setup course and the ultimate divergence course. All right, the high probability, the ultimate divergence course is my favorite. I put love in, you know, it's 20 years of trading knowledge broken down into different video courses. All you have to do is just, you know, here's your courses. And it really breaks down everything for you on divergences and get you up to date. There's a lot of great information on here. You know, and each one of these usually come with a video course also. That's just one lesson. Just one lesson there. How to spot divergence trades here. There should be a video lesson here. You hear that in the background right there? That is the pressure gauge here. So here's a lesson on how to do that. It's a 20-minute course on identifying divergence trades and how to properly identify. Tons of information, just absolutely tons. There's so much stuff. Also, another big part of the Day Trading Radio platform is the membership forum, and with that, there's all kinds of extra special shows. We have shows there. Let me show you what we have here. So we go to the forums here. We have trader discussions, the Day Trading Radio Rockstar Playbook, which is all the trades I take, kind of broken down, to give you that kind of courses on each setup. So if you hear me say X marks the spot, you go to X, you want to know what X marks the spot is, you go to the X marks spot. If you want to know what a 200 EMA breakdown channel line balance is, or the playbook number 7, a 1-2-3 pattern, or dual stochastic rotation, coil stochastic setups, downward wedge patterns, all little courses for you. So this is all included with your membership. Now, fast thing, I didn't want to drag this out too much. There's so much to talk about. I just think it's a fantastic opportunity. It's Memorial Day sale. Typically, you get everything lifetime. It's $19.95. We're putting it on sale just until next Friday, cutting that in half. We used to have our sale prices at this level, then we moved it up, but we're going to just put that out there because it is kind of a perfect time to get involved in the market. So includes everything we have at Day Trading Radio, lifetime Day Trading Radio, regularly $7.99 a year, lifetime trade-ometer, $3.99 a year.
Trade-ometer is oversold.
And right there, you actually just see that the trade-ometer is just triggered, and live action right now. School of Stock, $649 cost if you took those courses separately. That's all under the umbrella of a lifetime package. All right, the Rock Bot channel and the script for the Ninja Trader. That is, and the script for the Ninja Trader. All that added up, and the School of Stock, which is, like we already talked about that. There's many other things I did not do that, list that. So, I hope you see the benefits on that. Let me see if I actually scroll back here. And there is other ways of actually taking the getting some of this. If you don't feel like you want a lifetime member to Day Trading Radio, if you scroll down, you'll see the different options of what is available. If you want just a 1 month basic plus the Rock Bot and the Trade-ometer, $69.95. Start a program for 3 months. You get 5 started courses to really get you started. I think it's very important to get those courses started. 3 months for $300. And includes everything. The Rock Bot trade, not the script. The script only is a gift to lifetimers. So you don't get the script on the 3 month, but you do get the channel. You get the Rock Bot channel 24/7. You get the Trade-ometer bot 24/7. You have the high probability watch list, which we didn't even go over. Those are our swing trades, the dashboard, the chat rooms, and everything. The starter program for 1 year, $7.99, and the lifetime membership, $19.95. This lifetime is on sale for Memorial Day. It makes a lot of sense to grab that while you can. And you get the Rock Bot. If you go scroll down here, you'll see the Trade-ometer, the futures pack. Click on that. That's going to give you everything you need to know about these tools that you have. How the Rock Bot works, the videos on how to set it up, and the Trade-ometer also. And the Trade-ometer and what that's good for and how that works. And that's just a lot of information. So that's it. Memorial Day sale. Take advantage of it. It goes till end of the first week of June, basically the first week of June, and then the prices go back. Take advantage of it. We're going to be adding some new things. There's actually going to be an update to the trading bot with a great script, and that's everything's always included. Anything new developments as a lifetimer, you're always locked into everything new. If you want to just get a feel for Day Trading Radio, let me just put this out there. Typically, we have a free trial. We give out so much here. When we talk about everything that Day Trading Radio offers, we usually have a free trial. We are thinking of, well, let me see here. If you scroll all the way down here, all the way down, you'll see how you get the alerts. So if we have trade alerts, you have to go to your alert panel when you're a member. You get trade alerts, HPS alerts, any type of announcement. And you get these things text to you too. All you have to put is your cell number in there, put in your carrier, and you get automatic text. You get to pick what you want delivered to you. But if you want basic bare bones and you don't need the dashboard, you just want trades sent to you for swings and entry levels, that's the high probability setups. You get that automatically with Day Trading Radio. But that is the a la carte version here. It does not include the dashboard, trading rooms, bots, or anything like that. And if you don't need the bots, you're not a futures trader, but you want to have access to the dashboard, the HPS, the trading rooms and stuff, it is $49.95. That is without the futures package. The futures package includes the trade-ometer and Rock Bot. So $49.95, you can't beat that anywhere. And this is the high probability, high probability setups. Every week we set up stocks that are fitting the criteria as quality names, setting up in our one of three high probability zones, and we set them up. If you get the alert, that means it hits it'll give you a buy zone, a sell zone, and a stop. And all these are connected to your account, and when they get hit, you'll get an instantaneous message. You can look at the charts. The charts are detailed out, and there's a video that goes out every week that accompanies these charts, so it will walk you by.
Order filled.
Now,
order submitted. Order submitted.
Live action right
order
here.
Submitted.
This is a trade bot going off right now. And look at this. Before, you remember you heard oversold? Look at the signal that the trade-ometer just gave you before, and look at the move off of that. We just had this signal just before. You heard it on here while I was doing this just about 5 minutes ago, and look at the bounce off of that. And we also just got a 5-minute buy signal on the Rock Bot here. So take a look at this one more time. I'll let you know I'll show you what that looks like. Don't mind me. And this is it. This is actually just triggered right now. So that'll automatically identify that entry. You could follow that, shadow it. It'll automatically take profits when it hits its target. And again, like I said, it's very tight. So it's really just identifying these levels and taking fast profits. And I would recommend, kind of paying attention to that and understanding that when you go into trading.
Order filled.
The first profit being taken. And after the first profit taken, one more tick, it should have a trailing stop that follows it up. I think in this case, over the last couple of days, I gave it a little bit more room. So it needs to go up a little bit higher, and this trailing stop will go up to break even. That way you're playing with house money. All right, let's see if that happens right now as we got a nice bounce. But again, having the combination of the trade-ometer, which just triggered, and the Rock Bot, which just triggered, is that's the closest thing you're going to get to the holy grail of trading. These two indicators alone working together are dynamite. I tell people, beginners especially, if you find yourself getting chopped up, wait for the indicators to alert you. When you get them alerted, look at the results. Very easy to put your stop underneath the lows. And that's it. That's active right now. So let's take a look at what the market's doing here. And that was the nice bounce here. And this was actually a nice 1-minute divergence too. So if I had the 1-minute chart up, this would have actually gave you a perfect 1-minute divergence. See that candle coming down, the low here, and this candle right here. If I put a crosshair on this, right there, you see where those stochastics are at that point? They're trading almost around 50, about 40, way off the low here, which was the low here, the lower low, the lower low, the higher low. That was a real sneaky divergence. My luck that I'm doing the show during it when it hits and I can take that. I would have taken that one. That's a viable trade. So taking into consideration that, one final thought, and I want to let this fly. Markets are here for profit from. You have to have a good method of discipline, a team behind you. It's very hard to do this on your own. The stress level, the fear and greed that comes into play, very, very tough. The tools that we have offer here make things a lot easier. And me directing traffic each day from 8:30 on. And a lot of people are not able to trade that way, get in the markets and sit in front of the markets all day. That's okay. You'll get the knowledge. You'll be able to learn this and you will get the alerts of the trades. And as you can see, this thing's ripping back up. It's about to push a little bit higher. All right, let's finish off by saying this is DayTradingRadio.com. Lots and lots of things to be a successful trader. I'm not even going into half of it. Head over to Day Trading Radio, look into it, check it out, take advantage of the sale. Goes on to next week. Remember, just click on, and when you get in the chat room, say hi. If you have any questions, we'll walk you through it. And we'll see you in the chat room. We'll see you in the markets. DayTraderRockStar signing off. Have a great one. Happy Memorial Day.
Order filled.
Profit taken. Bam.